2023 Porsche Macan in-depth review. Welcome everyone to our channel latest luxury cars. And today we are going to review about the 2023 Porsche Macan. Here we go. The Porsche Macan is a sporty SUV that excels in both the sports and utility categories. Consider combining the stature and strength of Anthony Joshua with the speed of Usain Bolt to get an understanding of the Macan's ability set. The Macan is many years old now, but it's still going strong and has recently undergone another redesign for 2021. Following its debut in 2018, as usual, it combines a Porsche-like driving experience with lots of utility and technology. Albeit there are now roomier, more comfortable, and more efficient options available. The exterior of the Macan has been lightly modified, featuring a redesigned grille with active aero shutters to increase economy on all variants. There's also new black trim around the front and sides, a reworked rear diffuser, and improved LED headlights. Inside, things become more fascinating. Finally, the Macan's befuddling array of center console buttons has been replaced by a classier-looking touch-sensitive display, similar to that seen in the majority of other Porsches. It's really easier to use than the old visible buttons and looks the part. Inside, there's also a general improvement in quality, and a wide range of trim and upholstery options may brighten up what would otherwise be a drab cabin. The changes over the 2018 model include a redesigned steering wheel inspired by the 911 and a now standard analog clock. Sure, there are more modern cabin designs available, but there is no denying the quality. Although there is less space in the back than in a Mercedes GLC or a Volvo XC60. The Macan can nevertheless comfortably accommodate two tall people, and there are enough storage cubbies to keep the cabin nice and tidy. The boot is also rather useful, with enough capacity for a set of luggage and some soft bags. However, rival SUVs offer even more space. When the back seats are folded down, the Macan can easily swallow an adult mountain bike with both wheels connected. Porsche's SUV collection began with the midsize Cayenne, but the tiny Macan provides a more robust dose of the brand's sporty attitude, while still providing more space for people and goods than a sports car. A turbocharged four-cylinder engine is standard, while the S and GTS trim levels come with much more powerful twin-turbo V6 engines. The handling is precise, and all Macan models give a delightful driving experience that even the most jaded SUV critics would appreciate. This is why it is one of our favorites. Rivals like as the BMW X3 and Genesis GV70 come with more luxury features as standard, but the Macan stands out as an upmarket, small SUV that prioritizes driver satisfaction over other tasks. Porsche has expanded its inventory with the Macan T trim, which incorporates adaptive suspension as well as the brand's famed Sport Chrono package, which comprises a set of driving modes and a launch control function. The Macan T is powered by the basic Macan's 261 HP turbocharged four-cylinder engine, and all-wheel drive is standard across the board. Engine performance and transmission. The standard turbo four-cylinder Macan accelerates to 60 mph in 5.0 seconds. It's quick around town, but speed junkies will want to upgrade to the twin-turbo V6-powered S or GTS variants, the latter of which produces 434 horsepower and accelerates to 60 mph in 3.5 seconds in our tests, with a 3.8-second 0 to 60 mph time on our test track. The Macan was only a few seconds slower than the more powerful GTS. Both the Macan S and Macan GTS are much faster than the Audi SQ5 and Jaguar F-Pace S. An SUV obviously does not need to be so speedy off the line, but we appreciate it. Speed is vital in a crossover with sports goals, but we would not be nearly as thrilled with the Macan if it were not for its overall road competency. It has the sensation of a sporty sedan. The ride is delightfully smooth and well-regulated, and the driver seldom feels a shock from the tarmac. The steering is a little lighter than in Porsche's sports cars, but it's still extremely precise and satisfyingly tactile. According to the EPA, the most fuel-efficient Macan is the basic model with a turbocharged 2.0-liter four-cylinder, which gets 19 mpg city and 25 mpg highway. Both the S and GTS variants, powered by a twin-turbo 2.9-liter V6, are rated at 17 mpg city, while the S gets 23 mpg highway vs 22 for the GTS. The Macan S averaged 26 mpg on our 75 mph real-world highway fuel economy loop, outperforming its highway number by 3 mpg. The 265 HP 2.0-liter petrol type is the cheapest to operate. No diesels are available. But its engine, which is featured in vehicles such as the VW Golf GTI, is not very exciting in the heavier Porsche. If you want your Porsche Macan to be as fun in a straight line as it is in the corners, the Macan S is the way to go. Its 6-cylinder, 380 HP 2.9-liter engine has a pleasant rasp, lots of torque, and enough power to keep most hot hatches honest. If the S is not enough, there's also the GTS, which replaces the previous turbo. With 440 HP, its straight-line performance is comparable to that of a Porsche 911, and the GTS receives handling upgrades to make it even quicker in the curves. The Porsche's aggressive handling means it cannot smooth out a rough road as effectively as a comparably equipped Mercedes GLC. Having said that, the Macan can be equipped with a slew of driving aids to make long highway drives and traffic jams more bearable. So, even though other, newer SUVs outperform the Porsche Macan in terms of comfort and usability, the Porsche Macan remains a joy to drive. Interior and exterior features. The stock inside furnishings of the Macan are a letdown in a crossover of this price and heritage, and it's pricey to outfit one in a way worthy of the Porsche crest. The Macan also has less capacity for backseat passengers than most competitors. While comfy, the power-adjustable seats for the driver and front passenger are the only pieces of standard inside equipment that feel opulent. You could cover the entire inside in leather, which would help, but Porsche, true to its reputation for overcharging, charges an additional $2,230 just to cover the dashboard and doors with cowhide. The Macan is one of the least practical vehicles in this market, with a limited cargo space and small interior coveys. But when was it ever a good idea to buy a Porsche? We were able to stow 6 carry-on bags behind the bench and 16 with the back seats folding, which should be plenty for most people. Porsche's infotainment system is available with a variety of high-tech capabilities, but they come at a cost. There are USB connections and 12-volt outlets throughout the cabin, so everyone should be able to keep their electronics charged. A Wi-Fi hotspot and Apple CarPlay are standard, however. No Macan is available with Android Auto. Front seat passengers will enjoy the Macan's fantastic sport seats, exquisite driving posture, and perfect location of the steering wheel, gear lever, and buttons. The back seat provides just enough room for average 6-foot persons, but becomes cramped for taller travelers. Passengers are less important than performance here, but the Macan is also less constrained for on-road hooliganism than many other SUVs. The rock-solid chassis adds to the sense of security and tranquility. The Porsche suspension tuning is a significant positive considering its pro-level athleticism. The Macan produces a pleasingly supple ride, and available adjustable dampers and air springs give a larger spectrum of ride and performance settings. Even in feisty GTS trim, the Macan offers a more refined ride than BMW's hot rodding, stiff-legged X3M or Mercedes' gruff AMG GLC 63. The Macan is available with a variety of driver assistance technologies. However, nearly none of them are standard. Visit the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and Insurance Institute for Highway Safety websites for further information on the Macan's crash test performance. The following are important safety features. Typical lane departure warning. Automatic emergency braking is available. Adaptive cruise control is available. Beginning in 2022, the Macan's old infotainment systems received an overhaul, including a clearer, more information-rich digital driver's display and a bigger, improved 10.9-inch center touchscreen. However, the 2023 Macan retains Porsche's PCM 5.0 rather than the newest 6.0 version featured on the company's most recent vehicles. As a result, several functions had a learning curve, with too many little screen icons that are difficult to see when moving. For a more streamlined appearance, new haptic switches replace standard buttons on the restyled center console. Thank you folks for watching our video, and make sure we subscribe our channel Latest Luxury Cars.